You're simply the best. Better than all the rest.
Hello, welcome back to the channel, it's GPA here. In today's video I'm going to be discussing Rangers versus Motherwell at Ibrox tomorrow. If you're new to the channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button, hit the like button as well, and we'll be well on our way. We'll just get straight into this, guys. So yeah, Rangers versus Motherwell, as I said, Ibrox tomorrow, 3 PM kickoff. Unfortunately it's only available on Rangers TV, there's not going to be any Sky Sports or anything like that involved this time, but you should be able to get on Sky TV, Rangers TV, sorry. I've checked, there's no tickets available for this one, so I'm assuming it's a seller unless they're like season tickets and stuff, but you couldn't get a ticket when you go on the website, so you're going to have to try and tune in on Rangers TV to get this one. Quick look at Motherwell before we go into Rangers stuff. They won their previous game 2-0 against Aberdeen. They're currently sitting 4th in the table, which is only 2 points behind us, by the way. So effectively they can go top of the league tomorrow if they win, which is a massive incentive for them. Look at their key players, probably Kevin Van Veen this season and Tony Watt obviously up front. They have lost a couple of players, and Alan Campbell, obviously they lost their captain Declan Gallagher to Aberdeen in the summer there, so you'd think that kind of weakened them, but they've but if you look at the results, it doesn't seem to be the case. They're quite comfortable this season. Sitting in 4th is no mean feat after although we're kind of in the early stages of this season, it's still good to be up there. And I'm not going to be taking this team lightly at all. You know what we're going to expect from Motherwell. They're going to sit in deep. They're going to try and hit us on the counter-attack. They're going to play long balls into Kevin Van Veen. They're going to play long balls into Tony Watt as well. They're going to be looking for little free kicks. And basically what I say, the tactics that St Johnstone had, they're going to look for wee free kicks, wee set pieces, wee throw-ins that they can get into the box and try and look for these second balls and try and hit us that way. So they're going to be dangerous, to be honest. And it is something that we're just going to have to look out for. If you look at Rangers team news, unfortunately Ryan Kent, I think we pretty much all knew this anyway, but he's out with a hamstring injury. We've seen him kind of struggle against Leon in midweek there. He's going to be out for possibly 3 to 4 weeks, which is disappointing, but it's probably a good thing in a way, and I'll talk about that a wee bit later on in the video. Morelos is a doubt. He's got a slight hamstring injury as well, but it's not as bad as Ryan Kent's one. Ryan Kent's obviously going to be a couple of weeks yet, but it does give opportunities with they two out. You've got Scott Wright coming in, potentially. You've got Roof, who I think will start up front. Sakala could possibly be one of the players as well. You've got Joe Aribo that could play there. Obviously Hadji's still out with his COVID issue, but there's a number of opportunities there for, especially Wright and Sakala. I think Roof will play. If Morelos isn't playing, then it's going to be Roof, who in my opinion is probably the better finisher than Morelos, in all honesty. Morelos, when we missed in other ways, is physicality, but the one good thing is Motherwell kind of wind up Roof. Roof's far too intelligent for that kind of nonsense, and is kind of different in that way in regards to Morelos. Obviously with Ryan Kent being out, it's an opportunity for either Wright or Sakala, or possibly even both, to come in. And Wright's a player I really admire. He was probably a player that was most likely not going to play this season, but I think his performances have just merited that every time he gets an opportunity he will get that pitch time. I've been really impressed with Wright. He's very direct, and he's shown that he can finish as well. Sakala, it's a little bit of hit or a miss with him. I've probably liken him to Itten, than the fact that he's only getting like 20 minutes here, 10 minutes there at the end of games, and he needs that full 90 minutes to see what he can do. I think in front of the Ibrox crowd he can react to that. For me, Sakala's probably not going to play in an away game, or very few away games, if any. But at home we've got the Ibrox pitch is slightly bigger. It's difficult to use his pace because obviously there's not a lot of teams that leave space in behind. A lot of the teams sit very deep, and we also have to break that down. So it's difficult to use his pace, but if we can probably draw Motherwell out a little bit, which is going to be a difficult task in itself. If we can possibly find space in behind for Sakala. And I think he will be a handful, so I'm looking forward to seeing him play, hopefully. So now it's on to prediction. I'm going to go very positive, despite the result on Thursday night there. I'm going to go Rangers 2, Motherwell 0. Goal scorers for me, Kemar Roof and Sakala. I think Roof is a no-brainer. If one chance falls in the box for him, you want him to be there to tap it away. He seems to be pretty clinical these days. And Sakala, I think if he does get the 90 minutes, he will cause problems for Motherwell's backline. And I'm tipping him to score if he starts. So that's the video pretty much done, guys. I wanted to make it a quick one tonight. I'm a wee bit behind in my time tonight, so I'm going to let you guys enjoy your Saturday night. I'm going to enjoy my Saturday night as well. And I will see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.